And this is the end result with some soft curls at the bottom, and you can see the gradual colour from dark to light. This was a base 6. Obviously if you want it darker at the roots you would go for a dark base 5 or 4, gradually blending into the lighter blonde. It looks lovely though. Right, so the 3 colours that I'm going to be using, I've got a pre-pigging, which is the Weller Perfecton by Colour Fresh. It's a /43, which is a pure copper. We're just going to spray that over the blonde to pre-pig it and then dry the hair. Then we're going to apply over the top of that once it's dry is the 6.3, just a base 6 with a bit of gold mixed with 6% or possibly 3% as we're not lightening. And then the mid-lengths towards the ends we're going to do a base 8, and we're just going to leave the tips as they are because she wants to keep it nice and blonde. This yet again will be mixed with 3% or 6% as we're not lightening. Right, so today we're going to be doing the ombre. The roots are slightly darker than the mid-lengths and ends. That was applied with a darker tint. And then we're going to make the top part darker. We're going to pre-pig this area first down to about there, dry the hair, and then apply a tint over the top. We're also going to tint from about here to here using a lighter colour, but then the very tip she wants to keep this blonde. So we're going to try and blend it all in together to get that nice ombre effect. Right, so we're using the Weller Perfecton, the pure copper, and we're going to spray it on the areas that we want to colour dark, so the brown areas only. It's neat, it's not mixed with water, I've just put it into a spray bottle, and you've got to make sure that you cover every blonde strand so that it's not a wishy-washy brown. And continue that up the head, so all the areas that you want to paint brown. So we're doing the process now, so underneath you can see the pre-pigging going on where it stops, and then the next layer coming down. Right, so this is a completed pre-pigging with the copper. Put as much copper on it as we possibly could, making sure it's not wishy-washy, and now we're going to dry it before we apply the chosen tint. If there are any areas which are still blonde, just reapply the pre-pig. So this is the hair once it's dried. Any wishy-washy areas we would have reapplied. Now what we're going to do is section it into your 4 sections, your hot cross bun, and apply your chosen dark shade. We're going to use a base 6 on this, so that's why we've pre-pigged with copper. If we were going to go darker, then we would have pre-pigged with red. Right, so apply at the roots and take it all the way through to where the orange meets the blonde. Just making sure that you cover all the orange. Right, so we've just put the base 6 on, down to about there where the orange stopped. At the bottom we put base 8, and then just at the tips we've left it that bright blonde so that we can get a gradual blend from dark into light. So when we wash it off, it should all be complete. Just blow drying it into pin curls. So we've got a full head of pin curls going on now. Just spray it. And this is the end result, with some soft curls at the bottom. And you can see the gradual colour from dark to light. This was a base 6. Obviously if you want it darker at the roots you would go for a dark base 5 or 4. Gradually blending into the lighter blonde. It looks lovely though.